Daf Yomi, Tractate Bava, page 106b, part 2. With the words Velishni le Kigon Shaman Bedin. The Gemara further asks, and let Rabbi Yochanan answer Rabbi Chia bar Abba by saying that this is a case where the Bailey stood in judgment in court, and the judges said to him, "Go out and give him the stolen animal," and he did not do so, and subsequently slaughtered it or sold it. In this case, he would not pay the fourfold or fivefold payment, as doesn't Rava say that if the judges instruct a thief, go out and give him the stolen animal, and he instead slaughtered or sold it, he is exempt from paying the fourfold or fivefold payment. What is the reason for this? Once the court ruled on this matter, requiring him to give the animal to the owner, and he did not heed the court's ruling but slaughtered or sold the animal, he is considered a robber and not a thief. And a robber does not pay fourfold or fivefold payment. Rava continues, but if the judges say only, "You are obligated to give the animal to him," and he did not heed the court's statement, but slaughtered or sold the animal, then he is obligated to pay the fourfold or fivefold payment. What is the reason for this? Since the court has not issued a definitive ruling in this matter, he is still considered a thief rather than a robber. The sages say in response, and according to your reasoning, let Rabbi Yochanan answer Rabbi Chia bar Abba by saying that the ruling of the Braita is stated with regard to a partner who slaughtered an animal stolen by him and his partner without the other partner's knowledge. And as the halacha is that in such a case, the thief, in other words, the partner who slaughtered the animal, does not pay fourfold or fivefold payment. Rather, Rabbi Yochanan selected one or two of three possible answers, but did not mean to say that it was the only possible answer. The Gemara cites a related ruling, and Rabbi Chia bar Abba says that Rabbi Yochanan says with regard to one who falsely states the claim with regard to a lost item that a thief stole it, that is, he found a lost item, and when the owner requested its return, he claimed that it had been stolen from him, and it became known that he lied, and he had taken the item himself, he pays double payment. What is the reason for this? As is written in the verse concerning double payment for a thief: for any matter of trespass, from an ox, for a donkey, for a sheep, for a garment, or for any lost item, about which one shall say, "This is it," the claims of both of them shall come before the judges. The one whom the judges convict shall pay double to his neighbor. Exodus 22:8. It can be seen from here that double payment applies to a false claim of theft, even with regard to a lost item. Rabbi Abba bar Mamal raised an objection to Rabbi Chia bar Abba from a Braita. The verse states, if a man gives his neighbor money or vessels to safeguard, and it was stolen from the house of the man, if the thief shall be found, he shall pay double. Exodus 22:6. The use of the word man indicates that the giving of a deposit by a minor is nothing, and I have derived only a case where he gives the deposit when he is a minor and lodges the claim concerning it against the bailey when he is still a minor. From where is it derived that the halacha would be the same in a case where he gives the deposit when he is a minor and lodges the claim concerning it against the bailey when he is an adult? The verse states the claim of both of them shall come before the judges. Exodus 22:8, meaning that the claim is valid only when the giving of the deposit and the claim are equal, both done when he is an adult. Based on the ruling of this Braita, Abba bar Mamal raises an objection, and if it is so, that even one who finds a lost item pays double payment for claiming falsely that it was stolen, indicating that the giving of the item as a deposit by the owner is not an essential condition to render the thief liable for double payment, then the claim of a minor should be like a lost item as well, and one who received a deposit from a minor should be liable for the double payment. Rav bar Abba said to him, "With what are we dealing here? We are dealing with a case where the bailee consumed the deposit when the owner was still a minor, so that at the time it was consumed the owner had no legal standing. Therefore, the bailee is not obligated to pay." Rabbi Abba bar Mama questions this answer. But had the bailee consumed it when the owner was already an adult, what is the halacha? Indeed, would the halacha be that the bailee pays? If so, rather than teaching the claim is valid only when the giving of the deposit and the claim are equal, let the bride to teach the claim is valid only when the consumption of the deposit and the claim are equal, which would be a more precise ruling. Rav bar Abba said to him, "Amend the bride and teach the claim is valid only when the consumption of the deposit and the claim are equal." Rav Ashi said a different answer to Rav Abba bar Mama's objection. The two cases are not comparable. So an objection to Rav bar Abba's statement concerning a lost item cannot be derived from the case of a minor giving a deposit, because the lost item came into possession of the finder by the power of one who is mentally competent, as the one who lost it is presumed to be an adult, though he did not personally give it to the finder. But this deposit given by a minor did not come into his possession by the power of one who is mentally competent, as from a halachic perspective, a minor is not considered mentally competent. Therefore, he has no grounds for a claim. The Gemara quotes a related ruling, and Rabbi bar Abba says, then Rabbi Yochanan says, with regard to one who falsely states the claim with regard to the deposit, that a thief stole it, he is not obligated to take an oath, nor to pay double payment, until he denies part of the claim and admits to part of the claim. What is the reason for this? As the verse states, about which one shall say, this is it, Exodus 22:8, indicating an admittance of only this part, but no more. The Gemara notes, and this disagrees with the ruling of Rabbi Chia bar Yosef, as Rabbi Chia bar Yosef says,